On the outside, it seems like those who are wealthy and fortunate have it all. But everything that glitters is not gold. In Zora Neale Hurston's short story, The Gilded Six Bits, a once happy marriage is ripped apart by a wife's infidelity seated among deeper issues of classism, poverty, and insecurity. Not only is a wedding vow broken, but now a child must be brought into a dysfunctional marriage. Trust is lost and broken, a house is not a home, and there might be a need for a paternity test. However, Hurston also leaves the ending somewhat ambiguous, perhaps suggesting hope. Joe Banks is a blue-collared man who works in the local fertilizer factory. His wife, Missy May, is a housewife. The young marriage is at first filled with love and joy. When Joe comes home from work on Saturday, payday, they play a little game where he tosses $9 silver on the front porch, and she must pick them up before he gives her some chocolate kisses that he brought in town. After she picks up the $9 silver, they run all over the house, touching and loving on one another. Problems between the young couple soon come into play when a man named Otis Slimmings enters their lives. Otis is dipped in gold from head to toe, and readers soon find out that flashy Otis is just a phony. His gold is no more real than his gilded 6-bit coin, and it's only for show. Nonetheless, Joe aspires to be like Otis. He really talks Otis up to his wife before even meeting him or knowing any real information about him. Joe is caught up in the wealth that he thinks Otis possesses. Soon after their first meeting with Otis, Joe Banks, a loving, hardworking husband, comes home to his wife in bed with a $2 gold phony, Otis Slimmings. It may seem that Missy May is the villain. However, Joe is also an insecure Chavez. People think that money is the root of happiness, but what they fail to realize is that it is the root of evil. Joe and Missy are doing okay for themselves. Even in the height of Jim Crow, they seem happy. It is fine to want more out of life, and oftentimes society forces individuals to believe that materialism is the road to happiness. Materialism is a huge hindrance in the African American community. Unfortunately, hip-hop culture plays a huge role in materialism in the community and the misconceptions that come with it. It is perfectly fine to aspire to have nice material objects. However, in the African American community, having expensive jewelry and shoes has taken precedence over reality. The harsh truth is that hip-hop world tries to sell the black community on the over-excessive lifestyle, but in reality, for most hip-hop artists and music videos, the jewelry and the glam is all fake. Artists rent the expensive chains that they show off in front of the cameras. The money that is loosely thrown around is fake money, and the luxury cars and extravagant houses do not even belong to that artist. Materialism is a main contributor to the relationship between Missy May and Otis Slimmings. Missy May is so taken by the wealth that Otis first betrays. Otis is everything that Joe wants to be, he thinks. Just like the rappers and entertainers in this generation who wear fake diamonds for the camera or even rent their jewelry for media events just to be seen, it's all about appearances. This means fake it till you make it. Otis is not what he portrays, but he must keep up the image that he has made for himself. In comparison with rappers who need to portray a lifestyle that they rap about but seldom actually live by. Once Missy May becomes pregnant, the tone of the marriage is shifted. Joe forgives Missy May. Although to others what Missy did was unforgivable, Joe forgives and is ready to move forward for the sake and well-being of their marriage and child. The couple had to make the decision that their marriage was worth it. In their world, where everything turned out to be fake, in the end, their marriage is the only thing that is authentic. Forgiveness overcomes every obstacle in this story. These two individuals realize that love lights the way. For this reason, the pressures of society make both of these individuals act in a way that damages their marriage. In Zora Neale Hurston's The Gilded Six Bits, the topics of fidelity, classism, materialism, poverty, and insecurities are brought to life in this short story. In the end, the main theme that is emphasized is forgiveness and the acceptance of another person for better or for worse.